Gentlemen, my name is Marc, international dating coach, relationship expert, and VIP lifestyle development coach. In this video, I'm gonna talk to you about how to close, how to pull, how to make things happen, if you know what I'm saying. And this is such an interesting topic because a lot of guys really struggle in this area of their life. Maybe you're the guy who's good looking, confident, charming, charismatic, but you're just unable to close the deal when the time comes. In this video, we're gonna discuss things, kind of give you some advice and insights on how you can actually make things happen effectively and make sure that you can double or triple your close rate. So things are kind of more effective, your batting average is a little bit more high, and you can actually make things happen better, happier, more fun, more adventures, more memories. So let's sit back and jump straight in. Right, so you're going out, you're meeting girls, you're being social, you're going to bars, you're going to clubs, you're going to all these cool places, and you're meeting girls. Well, how the fuck do you close, right? Maybe you're going on a date and you want to make things happen, and you're getting stuck in that area where it's like, okay, well, fuck, how do I go from point A to point B? How do I go from point B to point C? How do I go from point C to point D? Right, how do you make that happen, right? Well, you gotta make sure that you're doing things effectively. You need to have what we call good logistics. Back when I lived with my parents, I used to have to literally hook up with girls in fucking public. So what I used to do is I used to go to the fucking mall, and my dates would be me drinking a $7 bottle of wine and getting day drunk with girls at the mall and then hooking up with them in staircases or parks or like fucking weird like, you know, bathroom places or like just random sketchy places where like I didn't have a place to bring girls to. So I just had to make them so comfortable and make them feel so much emotions and adventure that when it came time to kind of like, you know, hook up and close the deal, it kind of just made sense. Another thing that was really interesting is they would almost feel like the only value I could offer them was sexually. I was broke as fuck back then. I had nothing really going for me. And, you know, I also lived with my parents. I couldn't bring them back to my parents' house. And so pretty much what I would do is I would pretty much set up a situation where it's like, look, this is the only value I have to offer you is my fucking penis, right? And so it was very easy for me to close, right? Well, one thing that was really mind-blowing was when I got a place in the downtown city center, just being able to live downtown, right? Near the bars, near the clubs, not too far away, it was so much easier to close. And so what I started doing is setting up dates nearby my place. So maybe I would set up a date at the bar nearby my condo, right? Or maybe when I was traveling, I would stay in the downtown core of the city, in the entertainment district areas of the city, and I would make sure that my Airbnb is very close by to the date locations that I would be taking girls to. And so maybe I would go to the bar, have a couple drinks, and then bounce the girl back to my place for a bottle of wine that I have, you know, laying on the shelf in my Airbnb, right? For example, you know, when I was in Bali, Indonesia, I would always make sure to, you know, have my dates nearby my villa. Or back when I was in Mexico City, I would always go to the really cheap bar right across the street, right before I take the girls home and, you know, hit a home run. And so how do you actually set this up? How do you do this? Well, you want to be very conscious of logistics and making things logistically happen. You always want to have the girl coming to you and not you going to her when you're setting up your dates. On top of that, you always want to try to make sure that your accommodation or living space is near the bars or the clubs or in the downtown city center. And if it's not, well, cool. How are you getting home? Do you have a car? Are you gonna use Uber? You need to kind of plan in advance the logistics of how you're gonna make things happen. And logistics comes first, because I would honestly say having good logistics is better than even having good game. Having good logistics is arguably more important than the girl even liking you, because it automatically puts you in a good mindset before you even leave the house to make things happen, right? And then you always want to just have that mindset that, you know, things are going to go the way that you want to in your favor, okay? You always want to assume the pull. You always want to almost assume that things are just going to go the way you want it to in a consensual and respectful way, okay? And then that way, when you're actually talking to girls or you're at the bar meeting girls or at the club meeting girls, right, you kind of already feel that natural demeanor of confidence. You feel that natural air of charisma, and you feel like you're this man who's in abundance, who's a catch. And it just makes sense that she would want to go home with you. And because you feel so confident and so sure of yourself, it inevitably just does. So then when you're actually out at the bar or the club or the social venue or on a date, you want to do something called seeding the pole. Imagine this, you want to plant the seed early in, even an hour before you pull. You want to kind of like plant little seeds in the girl's head, little seeds here and there. So seed sprouts, almost like inception. You want to accept her mind. It's almost thinking the idea was hers, right? You want to pretty much make her feel like the idea was hers, right? Hey, why don't we go back to my penthouse later and grab drinks? I have a bar with like $2,000 of booze and we can just party all night, right? Or maybe it's like, hey, why don't we get drinks on my rooftop later? It'd be a great fucking time, right? You could even mention that, I was in this really crazy country not too long ago. I bought this really fancy bottle of tequila. I bought this Clase Azul tequila for my roommate for his birthday. And it's this like $500 bottle. We should go take a shot back at my place later, right? And so just kind of planting the seed, incepting her mind, almost making feel like this is kind of just expected, it's kind of just meant to be. Well, then you can be in that isolated location with her. And as long as she feels safe, comfortable, and respected by you, she's gonna feel safe to coming with you. And obviously, you're a respectful gentleman. You're never gonna make her feel unsafe or uncomfortable anyway. You're always gonna make sure you're going above and beyond to make sure she feels safe and comfortable every step of the way. And you're never gonna try to make her do anything she doesn't wanna do. If she feels uncomfortable, you back off, you let her know, hey, we don't have to do anything you don't wanna do. And it's funny because this will actually make her more attracted to you, but it'll also make sure that she doesn't feel uncomfortable in any situation. And oftentimes, when you end up just back at your place, you are a man, she is a woman, and imagine this, what would happen if you put two hamsters in a cage? Do the math, think about it, right? Use some logic here. Well, just being a man and her being a woman, you guys drinking, you guys having fun, whoops, just end up back at your place. Again, as long as she feels safe, comfortable, respected, and you are ensuring that she is consenting, things can very much so happen, and it's gonna be a lot easier to happen than you would think. And so as long as you can make sure that she can feel the emotions of, oh, this just happened, or kind of organically just happened, or we kind of just oopsie doopsie, we just ended back at my place, we're having drinks and we're having fun, then you can kind of shoot your shot, you can kind of make your move. And don't be too scared to go in for the kiss. Don't be too scared to make things happen. As a man, you want to be leading. As a man, you want to be confident. And as a man, you want to go for the gold every single fucking time. Again, make sure she feels safe. Make sure she feels comfortable. Make sure she is consenting. Say it with me, consent. Okay, great, cool. Well, as long as you understand those concepts, she'll feel comfortable, safe, respected. And again, if she doesn't want to do anything, cool. You don't have to. You don't have to. You guys don't have to do anything you don't want to do. You can tell her that. We don't have to do anything you don't want to do. We don't have to do anything. Cool, no big deal. But if you do, great. If you don't, who cares? Why not? Cool, all right. And the best part is a lot of these girls are going to see how confident you are, but also how respecting you are, how smooth and easy you make things be for her emotionally. And they're gonna respect you and they're gonna like you and they're gonna wanna hook up with you. They're gonna want to help you close the deal. So guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Justin Marc, international dating coach, relationship expert, and VIP lifestyle development coach. Remember, always make them feel comfortable, always make them feel safe. Never ever put a girl in a position where she feels pressured or doesn't wanna do anything she doesn't wanna do. But go for it in a consensual way, because oftentimes she's gonna wanna hook up with you. She's gonna want you to make moves on her. And she's gonna want to feel these amazing experiences with you and share these experiences with you. And oftentimes, you're gonna go on to date these girls. Some of you might even go on to marry some of these girls. So make sure to live it fully, enjoy it fully, and I'll talk to you soon in a new video. Make sure to subscribe, click the bell notification so you're notified of new videos. Make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video, and make sure to follow me on Instagram at drunkjustin2, my new Instagram. Message me if you have any questions on Instagram, and I'll talk to you soon in a new video. Peace out.